there in the bottom. And then the following year after the Las Vegas team, the team didn't have a lot of experience. The only ones who were kind of experienced was the president at the time and Ernie. They witnessed the other members kind of showing them how to, you know, perform in this competition. Everyone else was just like me. I was joining. We weren't experienced. I was there to learn from them, but they were learning themselves, you know. But the difference was that they were willing to learn. They, as much as inexperienced they were willing. They had the motivation to do it, and that was, to me, that was I respected them for that, because as much as they were trying to teach me, they were learning themselves, and you know, I was feeling insecure about how much I knew, and lucky for them, I stayed, you know, I stayed around even when the team was like fizzling out and nothing was happening. You know, that's the thing that kind of really inspired me. Just, you know what, the motivation to just to just learn. So then, what happened that year was we were going to compete anyways, but things didn't progress, nothing was happening. So we thought, well, how about we volunteer for the following year? So that way those who were inexperienced can see how the competition is conducted and what can we do, and get your nerves out. So when we went there, it was intimidating. You saw like University of Montana, you saw South Dakota, UC Berkeley, LMU. You saw all of these like top schools that are like prestigious, you know? And the bikes that they brought were like, huh, we can make that? Like, we have the resources for that. And we saw like one community, I think it was a school from San Diego, who we were just walking around because it wasn't a parking area. We were walking around and we were talking to these like just random teams, and we talked to San Diego because their bike looked really ugly and bad, looked really bad. And we asked them like, oh, how long have you guys worked on the bike? And they're like, they just tell me, oh, dude, we were just working on it like last night still, like we were like welding some parts, and it still kind of feels like it's shaky. I'm like, really? Like, yeah, we kind of like procrastinated on this thing, but we still wanted to compete, so we just got something done quick and just brought it here. I'm like, wow. And you know, I was like, wow, we could have beat them. Like, we can definitely, you know, outperform them for sure. So like that competitiveness for me came, you know, but it also made me feel at ease, because then I started talking to the other students who had like these magnificent like recumbent bikes. They look awesome, full fairing, everything, sponsorship everywhere. And I'm like, man, this looks amazing. But when you look at it, I'm like, it's practical. We can do this. Like, if we plan it out and we stay committed, we can perform that. We can outperform them with the limited resources that we have. So that's one thing. Like, not only did it make me feel at ease and not feeling insecure about how much I know, how much we're going to compete against these schools who are top schools. No, we have a chance. We do. And so we decided that we were going to just start fresh, start a new bike, and fundraise, and that's pretty much it. Just familiarize us with just the recumbent bikes. And that's me when I had shorter hair, but we went to a place called Bentups, and they are a store like by Glendale.
Burbank.
And they specialize. Huh?
Burbank.
Oh, Burbank, my bad. Burbank. They specialize in recumbent bikes. So when you think about recumbent bikes, it's usually recumbent bikes are for, you know, older demographics, because it's for cruise. Like, it's just for comfort. It's just for them to like just use it at the beach and just like, you know, have a good time and stuff. But they have helped CSUN, because CSUN's one of the top contenders. They've won like 2 years in a row, and they've helped them. They even have a plaque, like a photo plaque in their store. But they're always giving us advice. It's one good place that we're gonna plan to go for sure. To, you know, you guys can test out the recumbent bikes and see what they're all about, and if you guys have any questions. And they not only help us with that, but they also like help us with basic questions. And you know, when we were starting the club again, they you know, the owner who was there, he just told us like, why are you guys doing this? You know, questions like that. Because we were like, in the motivation, we're like, yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. We want to do this, do that. But then he tells us, then he kind of like, you know, brought us back to earth and just told us, okay, well, why do you want to do this? Do you want to do this? Do you have the time? Just practical questions that kind of got us a little bit stumped. We're like, oh, well, yeah, you know what? Like, we're kind of, you know, getting ahead of ourselves. We should kind of like make sure, like, if we're gonna plan it out, we're gonna do it. Like, what do we want to do? Because we don't even have anything. We have the old one, but we want to start fresh, you know. So we gotta do something like, right, well, let's do it with speed, and like from there we'll improve everything else. We just gotta start somewhere, and that's what he pretty much motivated us to do. And here's like photos of the competition that we volunteered that year. So you see how this guy here, I mean, I don't know if it's practical to be laying down and, you know, pedal, but it gets crazy as that. It gets creative like this. You know, this is usually the standard way a recumbent bike that would be competing at that competition would look like. But you'll see something crazy like that. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. And that's cool. That's a cool thing about engineering. Not only can you manufacture something cool like this, but like you can even manufacture that, which is like rideable and safe. That's awesome. You know. And then that CSUN, the #1 top contender. That's how their bike looks like. It's pretty cool. And I remember the year that they won, and that's when I joined. They had like this little system on the sides where they put tape or I think white lines, and that little robot can see the lines, so it was able to maneuver it with that like self-steering. It's pretty cool. That's how elaborate they get. That's how intense they get. And then pretty much the competition itself is we're gonna have an inspection, have you seen, like a presentation. Endurance race. Endurance race is, as much as it doesn't sound like hard, it is kind of hard because you have to like ride the bike for like I think 2 miles without stopping, and you have to switch out like members. So that's gonna be exhausting if you don't like bike very often. So that's one thing you wanna like improve on. Is like you're like getting used to riding the bike and not being as tired because it's a competition. So you wanna perform well. There's a straightaway where it's just like full speed, just straight away. A basket challenge, so that's just like testing the suspension. So you know they're like you seem to have baskets, so usually they'll have like some kind of activity where it's either eggs or water balloons, and then see how many of them can survive like a course, you know. And then the big thing is the report. The report always brings down the team because the report was either incomplete or turned in late, and that's why we always place like so low, because performance were fine, but the report is always that thing that brings us down. It's always usually that cuts, you know, it's between 17th place to like top 10. It's just a report. And I'll give you guys an example, like when we were volunteering, Berkeley had like this awesome setup, presentation and everything. And their bike was amazing, but the thing we found out was that the bike, you can't even use it. It's not even rideable. They had all these theory behind how elaborate and cool the bike was, but it wasn't even rideable. I was like, whoa, well, they spent all that money making this like sweet thing and you can't even ride it? That's insane. Yeah, like, but they still placed high because of the report. That was like, you know, we could have done it. We could do that. And our overview for, yeah.
Sorry, what does the report consist of?
The report is like, it's an overview of like the project. So we're gonna have like, it's kind of like we have like our objective, like, all right, well, we're building this for this reason, and then we have to explain, all right, we built this bike and it's done this, and so that we tested like wind tunnel, we tested it with like its tensile, like all that stuff. It's a report about the bike and what we've done over the past few months to produce this bike and why we're presenting it. So it's like a report of like every little thing that we've done to the bike. Okay, prototype 1, we have this, and this is how long it took us to manufacture, and so how much we spent. Right, prototype 2, this is what we improved on from the prototype 1. It's just a report of what you've done to the bike like in a period of time.
And how exactly did we do that on?
Oh, well, because they didn't finish it. It was too short because they wanted it to a certain length, and also they turned it in late. So I think the last time they competed, they had like 2 weeks late, and that's, you lose like a lot of points like every day it's late. So you can still turn it in late, but you lose a lot of points. So I'm pretty sure their report was fine, but it's just because they turned it in late, or there was like some parts that was incomplete that they lost a whole bunch of points.
What's the length?
I don't know yet because they haven't posted it, but it's usually like a certain amount, like maybe 32 pages. It doesn't have to be like, I've seen some other ones where they're like 20 pages and that's it. So it's just like doing it every day as we're, you know, progressing in the project.